Can I do a Yahoo?
Yes.
I love that, Griff. I'd love that, bud.
It was sent in by Brendan. Thanks, Brendan. It's from Yahoo Answers user. They're anonymous. I'll call him Murphy asks, why are tricycles only designed for little kids?
Yes.
Tricycles are a great invention, and they should be used by commuting adults and in sports, too. I don't understand why they are only designed for children because the ones I saw in the store are all pink and 2 feet high.
Oh, and for sports. I didn't even think about that.
Didn't think about sports.
Fun.
Oh, Boise.
Can you imagine lacrosse with tricycles?
Or
Yep.
football with tricycles?
Loving that. Loving it all.
How'd you do
Swimming
the
with
kicks,
tricycles?
Travis, how would you do the kicks?
You would have a foot glued to the tricycle.
Hell yeah, now
Human
you're
foot.
cooking. You fucking Rube Goldberg machine brain having motherfucker. I love it.
Dude.
There's a Yahoo Answers username Mark.
Sorry, what?
I'm so tired. Yes, Yahoo Answers username Mark who says,
Yeah, this is Bill over at Yahoo.
Mark says, they're like scooters with training wheels and safer.
I guess they are. Huh?
That's pretty dope. I mean, there are those things that you can kind of like prop your knee up on and kind of push yourself along on. Those are, I think that is a 3-wheeled means of conveyance. There are some 3-wheeled means of conveyance, and I don't mean to say that there aren't, but the tricycle, the brand Tricycle, I don't think we're using as adults.
Especially, I would say, Power Wheels for adults. This is a thing.
That's a 4-wheeled vehicle. For
No,
them.
what am I thinking of? Big wheels.
Big
wheels
wheels,
for
yeah.
adults. That's what I want.
Did they ever make big power wheels? Did
You know, a vehicle you can get in and drive around, but for adults.
a
no
motorized
repercussions.
3-wheeled big boy tricycle for big adults like me? But I would do mine up so it looked like the motorcycle in Akira. Can you fucking imagine me just like doing a brake slide into the parking lot of the Target in my sick ass big monster wheel power boy?
Now, they do have 3-wheeled motorcycles, but I've always thought that if I tried to roll up to like a super cool biker bar in one of those, they would not accept me as one of their own.
And that's so important. All we want is acceptance in this life.
Right? They would they'd let me in and I would be allowed to hang out there, but I'd never really feel like I was actually part of the gang. Like they'd let me in, but when they were planning events or whatever, they would forget to call me. But like if I was there, they'd let me in. You know what I mean? But like, would always be on the outside looking in.
You roll up with those big power wheels. Now you're a son of anarchy.
Oh, yes, I am. I might be the dad of anarchy.
Is that a bad thing? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I did not see the show.
To be a dad of anarchy or a son?
Well, it's any family member of anarchy. I imagine they got up to some pretty.
I would not want to
shit.
be a family member of anarchy because it would make planning events really hard.
That's true.
Some of them were bad, but some of them were nice. Is the short version.
Whoa. Okay.
Whoa. And I bet that's where a lot of the conflict came from.
Yeah, that is actually. Thank you. Yes, Travis. Yes.
Okay.
Did they ever hurt each other with like weapons and stuff? Like badass fights?
Like, was there a part where
you
one
want
was
me
like,
to summarize the events of the first seasons of Sons of Anarchy?
no, of the whole show, please.
Yeah, the whole show, and I want to know how many badass weapon fights they did.
So there was definitely shooting.
Okay.
And I think they
with
probably
guns
fought
or
with
like
fists
arrows?
a lot. What?
Did they use bow and arrows or guns?
Important.
Guns. Yes, guns. Thank
Okay.
you. Yes. And there was a lot of bad looks. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
dirty,
And that
mean
can
looks.
cut the deepest, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
There were some harsh words said.
I thought that bike fights were only supposed to happen with chains. I guess I'm going off Road Rash, and that's not an accurate. I guess it's not a historical look at the sort of bike life. Was Road Rash.